Hey guys, welcome back. While I'm kind of on the roll for videos, this is actually my fourth time trying to do this day trading video. There are a lot of I keep losing count. So when I do start counting, I'm just going to get all the way through July, and I keep stopping and talking and making a little note of something. I'm like, shit, where was I at? So uh, anyways, my last video was on our swing trade performance for July. We had 11 wins, no losses there. So a perfect month for swing trades. That's obviously not going to be every month. Let's see how day trading went. Before we do that, please like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel a lot. And there's a lot of shit content out there on YouTube. Okay, I'm really trying to put out stuff that you guys can use, and this is a tool that you guys can use that's extremely reliable, extremely consistent. Um, I mean, you're just missing out if you're not using this indicator. There's no other way to put it. Um, you don't have to take my word for it. Like I say, don't trust, always verify. Okay, so I do give a free trial out. Okay, so take advantage of that trial and see for yourself that it works. Okay, and please make sure the indicator is set up correctly as I show in the welcome video. And if you have any questions, obviously ask. But I want you to make sure that your settings are set up properly. And other than that, this thing is super easy. It tells you exactly when to buy and sell at an extremely high win rate, 4 to 5 or more times. Yeah, it's accurate. So let's see how it did for day trading. So like and subscribe. All right. So here, like I said, I got almost all the way done with July, and then um, I had to come back, and I was like, motherfucker. So let's just make sure that I am on the exact setup that I teach you guys, okay? So for day trading, that would be this 5 minute setup here, okay? So I'm not changing anything from here, just so you see. This is the exact setup that I show you guys, and this is exactly what we're looking for. So um, August starting out great, but this isn't August. We are in July. And just a note before we start. So if you can see here, it might be hard for some of you to see, but so from the most of the light blue to the tan, this is all after hours. While you can trade futures with this, and this indicator works very well on futures, SPY, ES is the equivalent for SPY on futures. Um, this is for options, so I'm going to we're going to pretty much ignore because options, SPY options at 415 here. So from the right of this line here in the blue area, so from here to here, you can still trade options, but from here going all the way to the tan, you cannot trade options. You can only trade in this white area during market hours. Okay, so that's what we're going to track. And we're going to start with July because this is July's performance, as much as I'd love to include August. So let's get into it. So here we go. July, 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. 5, 6, 7. And there's your loss. 7 and 1. 8 and 1. 9 and 1. That's after hours. 10 and 1. 11 and 1. Here's another loss right here. You got a bicycle loss, right? 11 and 2. Okay, and now while I typically wouldn't trade this, I am going to err towards the side of caution, or err towards the side of more being realistic. So I'm gonna push against what would be favorable to me. Okay, So if it's 50-50, I'm going to call it a loss. All right. That's bad for me and what I'm trying to prove. But by doing this, it's going to make what I'm telling you, you know, ironclad. Okay. So 11-2, we have a loss. Like, I wouldn't take this trade at 350. The market closes. You know what I mean? So 11-2, 11-3. This here is actually a win here. So 12 and I'm sorry. We were at 11-2. So 11-3, 11-4 here. This is a loss. Okay. Even though you could have got a small win out of it, I'm going to count it as a loss. Okay. So we started at 11-2 here, right? 11-3, 11-4. Here's a win. 12-4. Here's another loss. 12-5. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. 16-5. Here is a win. 17-5. 18-5. 19-5. 20-5. That's a loss. 20-6. 21-6. 22-6. 23 wins, 6 losses. 24, 25, 26 wins, 6 losses. 27 wins, 6 losses. 28 wins, 29 wins, 6 losses. 30, 31 wins, 6 losses. 32 wins, 6 losses. 33, 34, 35 wins, 6 losses. 35 wins, 7 losses. 35 wins, 8 losses. 36-8. 37-8. 37-8. 39-8. 40-8. 41-8. 42-8. 43-8. 44-8. 45-8. 46-8. 47-8. 48-8. 49-8. That is that's a loss. 49-9. 50-9. 51-9. 52-9. So I'm gonna 52-9, right? So it's 52-9 at the middle of the month. Okay, so just in case I lose my track here, I can come back and start here on the 52-9. Okay, so in case I lose my track, I have that written down, and I can start right back here at the 15th here and continue. Okay, so 52-9, 53-9. 54-9, 55-9, 56-9. You also notice these losses seem to come in clusters. Keep an eye on that. That is a little bit too after hours. See, I already lost my track. Let's go back. So 52-9, 53-9, 54-9, 55-9, 56-9, 57-9. Again, I wouldn't trade this. 57, but again, I'm going to go against So 57 and 10. Okay. I'm going to call that a loss, even though I would never trade it. 57 and 10. 58 and 10. 59 and 10. 60 and 10. 61 and 10. 61 and 11. It's a loss. It's pre-market. I'm going to call that a loss. 61 and 12. I'm going to call that a loss. 62 and 13. So wins. 63 and 13, 64, 65, 66 and 13. 14, 62 and 14. 63 and 14. 64 and 14. So 4 o'clock. 65 and 14. 66 and 14. 67 and 15. That's a loss. Loss. July 1st fucked us. And 17. 67 and 17. So, let's see what that is. Okay. 67 plus 17 is 84. So 67 out of 84. 80%. I would have liked a little bit higher. I think everyone here would be happy with 80%. I thought it would be a little bit higher. Um, when you're disappointed with 80% results, I think we have something here. So, um, so yeah, not bad. Now, let's look at if we turn off. No, I don't want that to go away. Now, let's look at if we turn the repeat signals off. What would our win rate be? Okay, because I teach you guys to have repeat signals on generally. We'll just start from the first and we'll go right to August. So there's a lost. That's after hours. Um, there's a win. So 1 and 1. This should go a lot quicker. That's 1 and 2. See all these days with no trades. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. It's after hours. 4 and 2. 5 and 2. 6 and 2. 7 and 2. 8 and 2. 9 and 2. 11 and 2. 11, no, 12 and 2. 13 and 2. 14 and 2. 15 and 2. 16 and 2. 17 and 2. 18 and 2. And that's the 31st. So 18 and 2. So with repeat signals off, you only had 20 plays for the month, but I can do the math in my head. That's a 90% win rate. Okay. So that's with repeat signals off. However, you're not even getting a traded day. You're getting maybe you're getting 4 trades a week. That's what you're getting about, which maybe that's good enough for you. Um, especially with that high win rate, right? Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to track this month by month, okay? And we're going to see, okay, what works best? What's the volume like? Yeah, is it better to have repeat signals on or off? So we're just going to be collecting data over these next, basically the next few months for a while. I mean, for the foreseeable future, really. And we're going to figure out what's best. Um, 80% win rate is not bad at all. Okay. It's great. It's amazing, honestly. Um, but 90% is what I'm shooting for. Okay. Shooting for those stars because I know we can do it. We just did it with repeat signals off with this indicator. Okay. So, um, anyways, that's all I got for this video. Like and subscribe so you keep getting more of this shit. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.